What's up guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire update slash leak video. Again, we're covering more information from the leaked information that was sort of given out from the decoding of the demo, and we have some trainers, not trainers, rival. We've looked at Elite Four and Champion, we've looked at Gym Leaders, we've looked at Wally, and then now we're going to look at rival May or Brandon. Obviously, depending on which game you pick and whatnot, well, not which game, which gender you pick, really. So, obviously, Brandon and May are the two, I guess you call the main rivals, since you do battle them more than Wally, but Wally is sort of the final rival, I guess. And obviously, they're going to be three different. Their teams are going to be the same regardless of what gender you are, so there's no change there, but they are going to change depending on what starter you chose. So what we're going to focus on this is if you chose Trico, his teams are going to be listed on the left. If you chose Torchic, the teams will be listed in the centre, and if you chose Mudkip, the teams will be listed on the right hand side. So you should easily be able to see sort of how, I guess obviously it's icons at the bottom to tell you as well, but you should see which team corresponds to which which starter, I guess. That's the one. Okay, so obviously, team number 1 is the first battle you have against them. Level 5 battle, top of Route 103, I think it is. And obviously then, if you chose Trico, they're going to have a Torchic. If you chose Torchic, they're going to have a Mudkip. If you chose Mudkip, they're going to have a Trico. And that's sort of how that works there. It's a very simple battle, guys. Same as most Pokemon games, level 5 battle against your rival with their starter, and the starter is obviously the one that's more stronger, that's stronger than you, so there's really no change there. But there is one thing to look at here. Even though all the teams are as you would expect them to, in the actual listing on the where all the trainer battles are listed, obviously there's Pokemon Trainer Brandon with a Trico level 5, Pokemon Trainer Brandon with a Torchic level 5, Pokemon Trainer Brandon with a Mudkip level 5, and then for May, there is May with a Torchic level 5 and May with a Mudkip level 5, but there is no listing for May with a Trico level 5. Instead, in the place where you would expect it to be, there is a Raichu level 36 and a Swellow level 36. So this highly suggests to me that the demo is made on a previous, the in-development version. It's not a final version of the game that they've got on the everything's is built on, rather. Obviously, the game was taken at some point in development, taken out, and then they worked on the demo there separately to the ones working on the main game. So it's not like they've made the full game, removed some stuff, and then put some stuff on. It's an in development version, it's a middle version. So some of the information we've covered, for example, Elite Four, Champion, Gym Leaders, Wally, as well as all the other information we've seen, possibly about route encounters, other trainer battles, sounds, everything like that. Maybe even the Hooper form, etc. They could have been changed since. We don't know how far back that this sort of the version was taken out to be made into a demo. We can assume it's at least 2 or 3 months, would be my guess. But we didn't know how far back it was. If it was ages back, then it could very well have a lot changed. But if it was fairly sort of late in development, sort of late towards recent, I guess, then you could assume that not a whole lot is going to be changed. But there is a possibility that some stuff could be changed. I wanted to point out there. So, then the next set of battles, which we can assume is going to happen on Route 110, as it does in the original games. This route, also in Emerald, you battle her, I believe, in Rustboro City, but in Ruby and Sapphire, you don't battle them at all in Rustboro. So the next one is Route 10, which is the route from Slateport to Moorville. And in this case, if you chose Trico, they will have a Wailmer, Shroomish, and a Combusken. These are level 18, level 18, level 20. If you chose Torchic, they can have Shroomish, Slugma, Marshtomp, 18, 18, 20. Then if you chose Mudkip, they're going to have Slugma, Whale, and Grovyle, 18, 18, 20. So, comparing this to the original teams they had on this route, it's exactly the same levels and exactly the same Pokemon, except it used to be a Numel rather than a Slugma. Why was this changed? We don't really know. Possibly because there was enough Numel seen on Team Magma, I guess. Or something like that, or possibly they thought, because Numel is 4 times weak to water, they thought obviously they didn't want to make it too easy for people who chose Mudkip or have loads of water types on their team, so they wanted to make it a bit more even, I guess, since obviously Whalem is pure water, Shroomish is pure grass. But that's the general sort of gist of it, guys. It's a general gist, and that's exactly what they have in the original games. In terms of moves, they're not listed here, but Slugma's ability is Magma Armor, Whalmer's is Water Veil, Grovyle, obviously, the starters have got their basic ones, and then Shroomish has Effect Spore, which is the basic one, you know, and obviously Water Veil is means it can't get burnt, but that's really not a huge thing. So these battles should not be too hard at all. Now, the next battles listed here, it's worth pointing out in that battle all the IVs of all those Pokemon are 15, so they're half IV values, which isn't too bad. Not maximum, but not sort of like terrible either. The next time you battle them in the original games is on Route 119, and it seems to be the same sort of thing here as well, possibly, we're not quite sure. Route 119 is obviously the route from sort of, I guess, across from Morville up to Fortree, is the next time you battle them. And in the original games they have a level 29, a level 29, and level 31. But the teams listed here we have, in terms of if you chose Trico, they're going to have a level 24, not Trico, yeah. If you chose Trico, they're going to have a level 24 Whelmer, a level 24 Shroomish, and a level 26 Combusken. If you chose Torchic, they're going to have level 24 Shroomish, level 24 Slugma, level 26 Marshtomp. If you chose Mudkip, they're going to have level 24 Slugma, level 24 Whelmer, and level 26 Grovyle. So you can see the levels here are actually, they're a decent 4 or 5 levels lower. 5 in terms of the low level ones, and then they're all 5 levels lower. You know, I can't remember. I think Winona's like level 33, so in my opinion that's a bit too low. In terms of, you know, possibly looking at the fact that Winona's level 33s, so possibly you might battle them again before that. I don't know, they might add an extra battle in between, possibly, as a guess. I don't really know, but those levels do seem a bit too low for me to battle in before Fortree City. So possibly there's either something like maybe you go and do Latios Latias when you arrive in Fortree City, possibly, and then obviously that's where you get your extra levels for battling Winona. Or this battle is actually a bit further on. Unfortunately, these trainer battles, there's no way to actually know where they are on the game, so we have to sort of predict that. So possibly this battle would be, I don't know really, before you challenge your dad, Norman, possibly. If I think about it as well, Norman's Pokemon are level 30 as well, so this does really seem like a low level team. So maybe something to do Meteor Falls, maybe you actually battle them in Lava Ridge City. I'm not sure. In Emerald I don't think you do. In Emerald, as I said, you battle them on the original route, then Rustbora, then Route 110, then it goes Route 119. But you do see them in Lava Ridge before you go and challenge the gym, so possibly they challenge you before you go in to do the gym. That's my guess. But I really don't know, guys. I really don't know. But there is another listing of the same teams, so if you choose Trico, it's obviously going to be a... if you chose Trico, it's going to be Whalmer, Shroomish, Combusken. If you chose Torchic, it's going to be Shroomish, Slugma, Marshtomp. If you chose Mudkip, it's going to be Slugma, Whalmer, Grovyle. And these levels are level 31s for sort of the non-starters, and level 33s for the starters, which seems much more similar to obviously level 29, level 29, level 31 for the other ones. So possibly that I'm feeling that's going to be the one from Fortree City, and that other battle one is possibly another battle you have for them in Lava Ridge or somewhere similar. That would be my guess, but I am not too sure at the moment in time, so we'll only see when the games fully come out, obviously, but that would be my guess. In terms of this battle, some of these are, for example, Brandon's team of the Grovyle. All the IVs are 20 here, as is the same for the last sort of set of battles, but then his team of Combusken only has 15 IVs, his team of Marshtomp only has 15 IVs, so again, this, you know, in development sort of thing. Why would the Combusken and Marshtomp teams be lower, or be weaker than the Grovyle team, if you guys get what I mean there? So that's possibly that, just more it's more to prove it's in development. It's not a finished version, I guess. But then if we move on to the next set of battles, we have 4 members on each team now. So if you chose Trico, they are going to have a level 37 Swellow, a level 37 Wailord, a level 37 Breloom, and a level 39 Blaziken. If you chose Torchic, they will have a level 37 Swellow, level 37 Breloom, level 37 Magcargo, and a level 39 Marshtomp. And then finally, if you chose Mudkip, they will have a level 37 Swellow, level 37 Magcargo, level 37 Wailord, and a level 39 Sceptile. So you can see the starters have evolved there, as have the other Pokemon on their team. And they've also gained a Swellow. So the Whalmer is now a Wailord, the Shroomish is now a Breloom, and obviously the starter is now a full starter, I guess, if you guys get what I mean there. Point out at this point, they're basic starters, okay? Nothing more than that. All the IVs here are 20. And in terms of battling wise, after you battle them in Route 19 in the games, the next battle after that is straight down in Lily Cove. And the battle in Lily Cove is when they gain their Swellow, and they have level 31 Swellow, level 32 Whelmer, level 32 Shroomish, and level 34 Combusken. So it seems like we're a good sort of like 5 levels above here. And obviously they have evolved starters. In the original games, you never saw them get their final starter. They never had Blaziken or ever, because this is the final battle in Lily Cove City before even the 7th gym, rather, which is really weird. They stopped doing that, and I didn't like it really, because it kind of sucked. It kind of did suck a bit. So I'm guessing this is going to be the Lily Cove battle, because it has the right levels and everything just, it seems to work there. As I said, all the IVs are 20, so again it's going to be a nice decent battle. And level 39 sort of makes sense, because then I'm pretty sure level 45 is the levels for Tate and Eliza. So level 45 is just 6 levels higher than their ace. And then obviously, I can't quite remember what Maxie and Archie's team is in C4 Cavern, but I'm pretty sure it's about level 40. So that makes a lot of sense there. Then we have a final listing for the rival battles, and this is a big one. So in this battle, if you chose Trico, they will have a level 48 Swellow, a level 48 Raichu, a level 48 Wailord, a level 48 Breloom, and a level 50 Blaziken with a Blaziken Ice, hence a Mega Blaziken. If you chose Torchic, they will have a level 48 Swellow, a level 48 Raichu, level 48 Breloom, a level 48 Magcargo, and a level 50 Marshtomp with Marshtompite, hence Mega Marshtomp. Not Mega Marshtomp, Mega Swampert. I always get those two confused. And then finally, if you chose Mudkip, they will have a level 48 Swellow, level 48 Raichu, level 48 Magcargo, level 48 Wailord, and finally a level 50 Sceptile with the Sceptilite, and obviously being a Mega Sceptile there. So this is a very, very powerful team. Ivy's again at all 20, so it doesn't quite go up to 30, but it's a very powerful team. About level 48, level 50, so I'm guessing this is possibly a post-game battle, possibly. I'm guessing it would be, because that's how you do it with your rival in X and Y. After you beat the Elite Four, then they get their Mega Absol. They don't have a Mega Evolution beforehand. It could be before, it could well be before the Elite Four first time round, because the levels do suggest that. So possibly, I don't know, when you get to Evergrande City for the first time, rather than Wally being at the start of the cave, they're at the start of the cave and Wally's at the end, possibly, just to add an extra battle in there, because I feel like that'd be really, really quite good, and I would really love that, to be honest. But I'm feeling like it's going to be an after-game thing, but I'm not sure. Be aware, the only 3 Pokemon with items are the Mega Blaziken, Mega Swampert, and Mega Sceptile. The other Pokemon don't have any items like Wally's final team. But we do have the moves listed here. So Swellow is going to be packing an Aerial Ace, Quick Attack, U-Turn, Steel Wing, so that's pretty darn powerful. Raichu is going to be packing Thunder Wave, Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, and Light Screen, so not too bad. Those are the 2 Pokemon that are on every team. Then obviously you get your starter, and then they get 2 other Pokemon as well. If the Magcargo is on the team, the Magcargo is going to have Earth Power, Lava Plume, Body Slam, and Rock Slide, so that's a powerful moveset. The Wailord is going to be packing Surf, Heavy Slam, Bulldoze, and Ice Beam. That is a scary Wailord. And then obviously, if the Breloom's there, the Breloom is going to have Seed Bomb, Force Palm, Venoshock, and Rock Tomb. I'm fine with everything but Venoshock, but okay. In terms of abilities, Swellow's got Guts, Raichu has Static, Wailord has Water Veil, Breloom has Effect Spore, and the Magcargo has Magma Armor, so pretty basic stuff there. If the Mega Blaziken, if you're facing off against the Mega Blaziken here, it's going to have Blaze Kick, Brick Break, Quick Attack, and Shadow Claw, so that's an interesting moveset. Blaze Kick, obviously you'll fire type stab, Brick Breaks, fighting type stab, Quick Attack for priority could be nastiest, but I mean it doesn't really need it with a speed boost, but that won't be too bad. And obviously Shadow Claw is going to be good in Psychic type Pokemon. If you're facing off against the Mega Swampert, that thing has got Earthquake, Muddy Water, Rock Slide, and Brick Break, so again pretty darn powerful. Earthquake physical, stab as well, Rock Slide's pretty darn nasty as well. Muddy Water, obviously it's not Waterfall, but it's still going to pack a pretty good punch. And obviously Brick Break is going to be reasonably decent, I guess. And obviously then if you're facing off against Mega Sceptile, this thing is going to have Leaf Blade, X-Scissor, Dual Chop, and Night Slash. So it's building a physical Sceptile, which isn't brilliant, but I think Mega Sceptile's got decent attack anyway. I'm not sure. But Leaf Blade, Grass type stab, etc. is good coverage. Dual chop is, if you're not aware guys, is a dragon type move, so that thing is going to be getting a stab off that when it's a Mega Revolves, so be careful with that. And obviously Night Slash is going to pack a punch too against some Psychic type, Ghost type Pokemon. So those teams guys, they are looking really powerful. Obviously there's only 5 team members, so it's not like Wally's final team, which is like 6 Pokemon, fully kit out of items. It's not that bad, it's not sort of like amazing like that in terms of that, but still pretty darn good in terms of like what as I said earlier, in the original games we didn't get to see their final starter at all, and now they've got mega starters. So it's going to be very interesting, and obviously where this battle is as well is another thing. Will it be in Evergrande City? Will it be post-game? I feel like it's going to be post-game, but it could always be in Victory Road somewhere. I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll have to find out in the end when we actually get down to playing the games. But guys, that is going to be it for this episode of, I guess, the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire leak stuff. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to smash that like button down below. Now we've covered the main sort of characters, I shall be bringing you hopefully some more trainer battles I pick out that seem interesting to me, or bring up some interesting things. Who knows guys, I'll certainly bring some tomorrow if I can. But for now guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, it'd be cool if you can drop a like down below and tell me what you think of all the teams, especially the Mega Evolutions for these rivals, in the comment section below. But apart from that guys, I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye my friends.